Welcome to News Geelong on this 6th day of October 2010. Geelong has been the international cycling capital of the world over the past week with the holding of the UCI Road Championships as thousands of Geelong people and visitors from all around Australia and the world ascended on Geelong in perfect weather conditions for a great event. There was other sport in and around Geelong, and our own flying hawk Nathan Curry will update us on the world of Geelong cricket and horse racing. And from the improving weather world, sparkling Lani Salathiel will bring us the latest forecast for the coming few days. A little riddle to start with. What had an estimated 300 million wide world television audience? 1,500 athletes and officials, 50 countries competing, approximately 300,000 spectators and 5 coloured bands around the winner's rainbow jersey. Yes, the 2010 UCI Road World Championships held in Geelong this past week, and News Geelong was at the time trials and road races to capture some of the excitement and crowd reaction. Away from Adelaide, Jason joins us on News Geelong. Jason, you were out riding the course on the Amy Gillett Foundation ride this morning.
That's right, I sure did. It was pretty tough. That first climb up on the ridge is absolute killer. Really, really tough. But I think this one's going to be where the race will be won.
And how did you find the course overall around picturesque Geelong?
I'll tell you what, when they first said the race has been in Geelong, I was a bit dubious because I've been to Geelong and it's an industrial town, even though it is beautiful, but they couldn't have picked a more scenic route around Geelong. It's changed my perspective on Geelong. It's a fantastic place. Couldn't have picked a better place to have the Worlds.
How are you, Yolanda, enjoying Geelong?
Fine, it's great to be here.
You bring this wonderful weather from Europe with you?
No, because in Belgium it's very, very bad weather for the moment.
It's raining in Belgium now.
It's raining in Belgium. How do you think of the great race that we're having around Geelong?
What is that?
It's great. It's great. It's a fine parkour. It's great to be here and yes, we love it.
You're having a wonderful time at the UCI Road World Cycling Championships here in our great city of Geelong?
Yeah, much better time than yesterday at the MCG.
Well, what do you think of the great race around Geelong?
It's fantastic. It's great. I'm surprised how many people are down here. And I'm glad my kids got out of bed and came to watch because it's too good an opportunity not to be here.
They've come as far as Birregurra, and Janet joins us down at the Queen's Park Bridge. A great day for Geelong cycling.
Oh, this is a fantastic day for Geelong and the whole district, the whole region. I mean, there is a good bike culture in Birregurra. We absolutely love our cycling, and the Geelong community has just embraced this. It's an amazing event. We walked down the Esplanade yesterday and we had every accent from Europe, everywhere. It's just an international, fantastic thing. And the district.
Yes, it's beautiful. We got over from Adelaide a couple of days ago and sat out here and watched the women's race yesterday and today, and beautiful. Turned the weather on for us.
Oh, look, it certainly is. It's been a great highlight. I mean, Geelong's looked absolutely awesome, you know, with all the aerial shots and it's been a fantastic atmosphere. You know, we've come from Queen's Park and we've been cycling around and we've been to Mirrabel Street as well and we're just absolutely loving it. We love to cycle, so we've been enjoying it.
How are you finding the traffic around the UCI course?
Oh, some people have been a little bit aggro, but in the main they've been very good, enjoyable. I'm here ushering taxis in and out, the free shuttle service, up Shannon Avenue to Fraser Street. On the main we found it very good, and the spectators, they've been wonderful.
And our international visitors could be nothing but impressed with the way in which we've been able to establish the controls we have.
The ones I've spoken to through the week have all thought it's been marvellous, absolutely marvellous. You know, we've been with Germans, French, Dutch, Americans, Canadians, New Zealand, everyone. They've all been through here. They all rave about it. They think it's sensational.
What a great event and time in the history of the city of Greater Geelong. Sunday was also a very special day for the parishioners of St Therese of Lisieux Church at Torquay for the holding of a Mass of Thanksgiving and official blessing of the revitalised church, led by the principal celebrant Archbishop Dennis J. Hart, as Debbie Meany reports.
So Archbishop Hart, wonderful church service, great day.
It's a wonderful day because it's an old church that's 50 years old that's been given a new heart and a new look, and people are just so inspired in their faith but also in their living together. And I think it sort of shows that it's important not only to believe, but it's important for us to go out into the community and to support the community, particularly in this day and age. And I'm very proud of what's been achieved here in Torquay, and Coming down from Melbourne, I was thinking all the years I came here on holidays, and I know there are wonderful people here, and it's a wonderful encouragement for them.
And is that vision reflected in the architecture, do you think?
I think the architecture gives the idea of a community. There's the sense of depth and wonder in it. It's very simple, it's very modern, and I think that's what people like about it.
Not complicated.
It's not complicated.
Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie, and it's wonderful to be here on such a special occasion. It's one of the good things about being an Archbishop.
So it's a lovely service, lots of people. You must be very proud, very happy.
Well, yes, I am. I'm very proud of the fact that so many people come together, and they've been working very hard actually for the last weeks or so to get this place ready, and then before that too, and then the music was fantastic. It's great. It's been a happy day for us, I think.
It's been a very big project.
It has. But luckily I walked right into it, having everything done for me, and Father Greg have done a fantastic job. He begun the job, he completed it, and the people here has been great as well. So I just walked right into the brand new church. So I can't complain, really.
So, Laurie, what did you think of today's service? Very special?
It was, yeah. I mean, I think it's the first time I've actually met Father Lynn, and I think he's sort of seems to be a young, vibrant priest, which I think a community like this needs. So, and I think the church looks fantastic, again with a coastal community. It's sort of very in fitting with the environment. So yeah, I'm quite excited by it all. I think it was a lovely day.
Thank you very much, Debbie. Australian Landscapes is one of the latest exhibitions at Geelong Gallery that explores a genre of wilderness painting in the 19th century and features images of mountain ranges, waterfalls, forests and lakes by some of the foremost landscape artists practising in Australia at the time, as Meryl Friend reports.
And I'm joined with Lisa Sullivan, who's the curator here at the Geelong Gallery, but also the curator of the latest exhibition here at the gallery. Could you tell us a bit about it, Lisa?
I could, thanks Meryl. It's called The Silent Wilderness, 19th Century Australian Landscapes, and it includes a number of beautiful works of wilderness subjects, which for the purposes of this exhibition we've defined as waterfalls, forests, mountain ranges and lakes, by a number of key artists working in the 19th century.
And particularly at the time of the 1850s to the 1860s?
That's correct. Wilderness subjects were a very popular genre from the mid-1850s to the mid-1860s. And that was largely because of the arrival of artists, European-trained artists like Eugene von Gerard and Nicolas Chevalier, who came to Australia and joined the expeditions that were mounted by a number of explorers, and that enabled them to travel to some of the more remote regions of this colony.
And there are some stunning pieces here. Some are part of the gallery's own, but there's some that are from private collections and some that are from other galleries as well?
That's correct. We've been able to draw on a number of our gems in the collection, but the exhibition also includes a number of works from major institutions like the National Gallery of Victoria, the National Gallery of Australia in Canberra. We've also drawn some works from Tasmania, the Tasmanian Museum and Art Gallery, as well as the Art Gallery of Western Australia, and also some key collections here in Victoria like the Art Gallery of Ballarat, State Library of Victoria and the University of Melbourne collection.
Thank you very much, Meryl. This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with more news after this.